This video will demonstrate how to make a trace monotype print. You'll be using your Charbonnel ink because it stays open for a long time, because you can work on trace monotypes for a really long time depending on how detailed they are. Using a brayer on your plexiglass, coat your brayer with a really even amount of the ink and then roll out a slab of ink. This slab should be thin and quiet, meaning that it shouldn't make a lot of noise when you roll it out, not a loud smacking noise. And you want it to be very consistent and even. The slab should be as big as the image area that you'd like to print with. Once your slab is evenly rolled, you can put down a window. That's going to be a cut piece of paper, maybe a thicker type of paper, so that your image area is the only part that will transfer from the slab to your printing paper. You can make this window any size you'd like. I'm also taping down this window as well. Next comes your printing paper, or whatever you're going to put your trace monotype onto, which may already be printed with a few layers. Center that where you'd like your image area to be and tape that down too. Next, put down your image that you're going to trace. Center that within the image area and tape that down as well. You're wanting all three layers that are on top of the ink slab to be hinged with tape so that you can pull them up and check your progress at any time. Now we get to tracing. You can use any type of drawing tool to trace. I like to first try a ballpoint pen because the tip is metal and it gives a very sharp, thin line. Here I'm also temporarily taping down the top so that my shoe doesn't scoot around over the ink slab. If you use too thick of a slab of ink, you're going to get a lot of noise and your tracing is not going to be as precise. If you use too little ink, you're not going to transfer enough ink to the print. So really having a thin but even amount of ink is important in this process. You can also experiment around with the types of drawing tools you use. Here I'm using the end of an eraser to give a more blunt line. You'll see that it gives a more shaded type of mark. You can use any type of pen or pencil or other objects to see how you can exert pressure differently and transfer the ink onto your print. Keep in mind that building up lines and using cross-hatching like you would in any type of drawing technique can be a great way to build up value. Hinging down both the image that you're tracing, your print paper, and the window, you can check your progress as you go to see if you're getting the right kinds of transferred marks that you would like. When you're finished, carefully untape your print. Trace monotypes are kind of a strange, staticky type of drawing / printmaking process. They can give you unexpected results, and I think they're a little weird, and I hope you like them as much as I do.